Hey everybody! I hate this already. Hey everybody! I hate that. How do I even start it? What's up? It's your girl. Back again with another video. Hey everybody, it's me, Aaliyah, and you're watching Aaliyah's Ghetto Film Show. Aaliyah's Ghetto Show. I talk about shit I kinda know. Sometimes it's a movie, sometimes it's a show. Yeah, it's Aaliyah's Ghetto Show. Ooh. Today we're going to be reviewing a movie that let's just say it left me with a bad taste in my mouth. That movie is called I Care a Lot. Now let me say, the beginning of this movie was actually really good. Okay, for those of you who don't know what this film is about, it's about a woman named Marla who goes and basically takes advantage of old people. She drains them of their money and makes it seem like they cannot take care of themselves, even if they can, by getting doctors and other people to forge and fake documents for her. In the movie, she ends up trying to trick one old woman who turns out to be more than meets the eye. That's the word I'm looking for. She turns out to be more than meets the eye, because she has connections to the Russian mafia. Okay, so the beginning of this film was actually really good. There was a lot of high points, and there was a lot of things about this film that were different from other movies, things that were kind of new. One thing that I will start off with right off the bat was the structure of that opening scene. From that opening scene, you learn a lot about Marla's character. You learn that she is selfish, and you learn that she is very good at what she does. You learn that she is very manipulative and people believe her. And you also learn that she is ruthless. She does not give a fuck about, probably can't say that. She does not give about anybody except for her and her own girlfriend. That's the only people that she gives about. Now, speaking of having a girlfriend, that was another thing that I genuinely liked about this film. Not a lot of movies will take the evil character and have it be a woman, and not just a woman, but a lesbian woman at that. And that was something that I enjoyed, because it says, you know, gay people can be bad too, which is true. We can. But another thing that I liked about this film, this is something that I thought they were going to go further with, and this is something that I'll touch on later, but I'll touch more on later. But I was kind of disappointed that they did not continue further with this idea. But Marlena's office, where she overlooks all of these elderly patients that she is now the legal guardian of, her office is ran all by women. So not only is Marlena like the evil guy, but like she's got an all-woman run business here. So I just thought that was brilliant personally. But yeah, the beginning of the film was good. The intensity was there, the structure of the film was there, the plot was there, characterization was really great. The filmography was really beautiful, or I guess beautiful, but where's the word I'm looking for? The filmography was very good. Okay, it was very good. Now here's where I have an issue with this film. I don't know if the writers were tired, or if they got overworked. I don't know if they were having writer's block, but by the second half of this film, it was just like, you know, they were like, you know what, let's just end it. That's it. That's really what it felt like. They were just like, yeah, we don't really know what to do here, and that's really what it felt like. And here's why. So one of the reasons that makes me feel like that is it's the introduction of Peter Dinklage's character. If you know me, you know that I love Peter Dinklage. What is his character's name in this movie? Roman Munyav. Roman, okay. The entire film, they are setting this guy up to be a bad ass. Every time you see his mom is like, you don't want to mess with him. You don't want to see what he does to you. You don't, he's, you know, he knows people, you know, in high places, yada, yada, yada. Everybody is talking shit about him. The people who work with Roman, they're scared of him. They are scared of him. They are running and hiding from him. Roman even says himself, one time I cut a lady's fingers off because she didn't listen to me. So I am confused why when we get to the point of the story, after all of this buildup of saying that, you know, Peter Dinklage's character Roman, he is going to get revenge on Marla for, he is going to get revenge on Marla for taking a legal guardianship of his mother without his consent. But you know what he does? All this motherfucker does is punch her and walk away, and they can't manage to kill her or her girlfriend. And oh my god, don't get me started on these freaking death scenes. There was a lot of things that they just did not follow through with. So Roman is able to kill the doctor that forged the papers to say, my mom cannot take care of herself, she needs to become a ward of the state. He murders her, and he makes it look like a suicide. So they're trying to set it up like, oh, you know, he doesn't want to get in trouble for these things, right? And I understand that, but they still could have got the job done. He's supposed to be in the Russian mafia, like, badass, able to get a new identity and do all this other shit, but he can't kill two women. Oh my god, both of them. Neither death, they did not justify the fact that either one of them did not die. Okay, if I just feel like if you are a part of the Russian mafia and you did already kill somebody else, and they've been setting you up to be this badass motherfucker, why not kill somebody? At least the girlfriend. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, but they could have at least killed the girlfriend. Damn. But yeah, I just feel everything that they did with Peter Dinklage's character was very disappointing. None of it made sense. Even when at the end, when he makes that deal with her after all the things that he did to his mom, that Marla did to his mom, and he still makes a deal with her, and he doesn't like try to kill her after the deal or nothing. Like I was for sure like, okay, he's gonna make this deal with her, and now he's gonna get this this final satisfying ending. No. I mean, Peter Dinklage is a victim in this. I don't understand why he was not able to why he and his mother were not able to get their justice. It doesn't make sense. Movies aren't good if the audience leaves and if they're not, okay, what am I trying to say here? Okay. There are a lot of different kinds of endings to a movie, okay? Not every movie has to end out good. But a movie should at least have you thinking. And I really wasn't even thinking anything at the end of this movie. Except for what the fuck. That's what I was thinking. It was literally what the fuck. This movie literally leaves a bad taste in your mouth, as I said in the beginning. I was literally left with no words at the end, and that should not be something that you think at the end of watching a movie. If they, like I said, if Peter Dinklage did not get his justice, I should have at least been leaving watching that movie and thinking to myself, some kind of open-ended thought, some kind of open-ended question, and there really was no open-ended question or open-ended thought. It was just, okay. That's really all it was. Another thing about writing movies, is that even when you don't want there to be a message in your film, people are still going to take things from what they watch. People are still going to leave with ideas and thoughts about what you have presented. So when I think about the message at the end of this film, it doesn't necessarily leave me, it doesn't leave me with a good message. This film is basically saying be greedy and be ruthless and be as evil as you can be, and you will get where you want to be. Point blank, period. Just hire a bodyguard so you don't die. That's really all that movie was told me, is you can get where you want to be. Just be as evil as you want to be, and make sure you have a bodyguard so people that can't come up and shoot you. That's because I mean, it was, I was appalled. I was really appalled at the end of that movie. Some alternate endings I would have done is Peter Dinklage is able to get his justice, and it is glorious. Marla goes down, and it is the nastiest fight between two people. I mean, I just imagine that fight at the end to be so back and forth. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They could have had where Peter Dinklage just ruins Marla's life. Like, he literally takes his girlfriend, takes her job, money, takes her job, you know, takes everything. It could have been that. No. I'm saying a lot. I really am. What I'm essentially saying is this film started out really great, and had they decided to follow through with ideas that they had started with in the beginning of the film, this film would have been amazing. It brings to light things that necessarily I never really thought about. I never thought that you could potentially be a ward of the state if doctors find you not suitable to take care of yourself, and next thing you know, people are taking all of your money just because you have money and they want to take it. I mean, that is something that can be brought to light, and I mean, it would have been nice if those people were able to get their justice. But yeah, so in the end, I'm going to rate this movie. I'm gonna rate it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, the filmography was great, the beginning of the movie was great, and I don't necessarily think this is a bad film. It's not. Okay, it's not a bad film. It just has a disappointing ending. Therefore, you should probably look out for that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm glad if you stayed this long. I am so happy. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on my social medias. They'll be listed somewhere in the video. Yeah. Aaliyah's Ghetto Show. It's the end of the video.